Today is the youngest you're going to be for the rest of your life, especially for guys that are older. I tell guys all the time, pick your lane, pick your struggle with these modern women, and learn to enjoy them where they're at. I know this may sound crazy, but sometimes some dudes might have to date 5 of them to make one quality woman. I know it sounds insane, but hopefully they ain't crazy. Because right now, the dating and relationship market is man versus insanity. We're in a mental health crisis, social media influence mental health crisis. Hopefully, again, we're in a unicorn dating market, unicorn dating and relationship market. There's a lot of women out here. I love them all. But there's only about maybe 5-10% of those women. If you're talking about long-term relationship quality, that's what you're dealing with right now in the dating and relationship market. You're dealing with unicorns, period. This is not a dating, and people talk about this gender war. There's no gender war. It's man versus insanity. This is a mental health crisis. I've said it over and over again. This is a mental health crisis. No, dating coaches and pickup artists are not psychologists and therapists. They can't help you. They can teach you how to get boxed from damaged women. You can do that. Some guys just trick. Some guys do whatever they got to do. At the end of the day, you're not changing anything. Pick your struggle with these women. Hopefully, and there's level. Hopefully you land with somebody that's good-hearted, good, kind person, and maybe they only suffer from delusion. Delusion is easy, or good-hearted, because they all got delusion. They all listen to feminism for the last 50, 60, 70 years. They've all been indoctrinated. The question is, she's a good-hearted, kind person, and she only suffers from delusion. It is what it is. Maybe you can work around it. Just don't challenge their delusion. It's only going to end up in anger and resentment and whatever else. Let them ride the wave of their delusion. Ignore it. Don't feed into it. Sooner or later, they'll figure it out like, oh, shoot, that was damn crazy what I'm thinking. But don't sit around here in this world having resentment towards women. Why would you waste your life doing that? What a wasteful life. You see my channel and whatever else, I got zero resentment for those women. My mentality is indifference. Let these wild horses run free. I love them all. I find them very enjoyable, very entertainment. They're very nice to be around in small dosage. Small dosage. Very nice to be. I love them. Love them all. You're not changing anything. What I talk about on this channel is men's adaptation. Adaptation to the world that we currently live in. The problem with a lot of dudes is they get stuck in this 1950s mentality. Maybe because men will sold that romance, that happy, happy life, white picket fence, and 2 dogs. Man, you keep the 2 dogs, but I love dogs. Dream that the same women are listening to. These women are out of touch with reality. There are. You're not changing anything. You're not talking to them. They have things in their, remember, all day long, they got that phone in their face. They don't live in the same reality as you. This is not all women. This is the majority of them. So if you have a conversation with them, they go to the phone, they got 100 simps. They listen to Derek Jackson. They listen to all these panda bears. They listen to all these women telling them, countering what you just said to them. Of course they're not going to believe you. In fact, you're a hater. So why would you even put yourself in a situation where you're trying to talk them out of their delusion, raise your cortisol level, raise your blood sugar, raise your hormone level, make you sick? Damn that. You see what I'm doing right now? I'm about to go to the gym. Give myself a good workout. I don't give a damn about what these women think. I love them. I don't ride against the river, the rapids. When you fight against the rapids, you're going to end up at the bottom of that damn water. Or you may even crack your head on a rock. I flow with the river. Maybe I grab a tree branch and get the hell up out of there. or get up on some rocks. But you're not changing anything in this dating and relationship market. Now, I can help the young people, 18 to 30, especially the women that haven't been ran through, that hasn't been destroyed out here. I can help the young men. Well, easy to help them because you know they can get certain virtuous women that are virgins because they're still young, and the globe is their dating and relationship market. They have the whole globe to play with, so you can really, you know, pick certain women if you're younger. But when guys are older, and especially these older women, they're literally, they are really not, they see, the women don't get older. They don't, when they get older, they don't get better. They just become better victims. And they end up with more trauma because even when they're single, they're still having sex. They're still having sex out here. They didn't stop having sex. They be out here dating, smiling in some guy face that they don't want. But they still getting pounded out at night. So that's why I like on that Kendra G show, when she asked the ladies when, it's none of her business, asked the last time she was sexually active. And they were like, no comment. I take the fifth. Yeah, because some guy's still pounding them out. So at the end of that rainbow, you're getting a woman that's brand through. In China and Asia, they call them Shenu Women, leftover women. So if you're going to pay virgin prices, which is marriage, a long-term relationship, the joke's on you. And that's why, you know, hey, some guys say, you know what, I'm just going to chill. And see, they try and shame men. They say they incels or porn or whatever. Like a guy like me who's, you know, ain't nothing special about me. Let me don't even say that. Retired, I've been married before, I have 2 grown kids. Like we're just incels and whatever else. Hell no, we get women anytime we want. The problem is the juice just ain't worth the squeeze to get into a marriage or long-term relationship with the women. So we just ride on the side of the village. We don't really have to do anything. We don't have to do anything. We don't have to. Why would anybody give up their peace in my position in life? I'm not giving up my peace. We could easily be married if we wanted to. Hell no, I'm not giving up this. You know how hard I had to work to put myself in a position where I have freedom? Why would I give that up to get in a relationship with some crazy person? I know they're crazy. I can look in their eyes and see bats flying. Batshit crazy is what they are. And the older that ones are even worse. And what's worse about that is they're ran through. They're ran through. The juice has been sucked out of the sugar cane. And they're looking at you and they want you to romance them like they're 25. Hey, get out of here, girl. You're crazy. Damn that. I go to the gym, work out, enjoy my peace, enjoy them in small dosage. Small dosage. As soon as I feel my cortisol level moving, I'm like, oh shit. I got to go. Because they're crazy. You know they're crazy. Look in their eyes. They have not evolved in years. That's why they're out here competing with the younger version of themselves. Literally, they're competing with the younger version of themselves. They think they see themselves as the 23-year-old, 25-year-old version of themselves. And they think that some man is supposed to come, rescue them, take them away from all of their struggles, because they're looking for somebody to marry them and take care of them for the rest of the, even though they've mismanaged their youth. Many of them don't have money. Don't matter what they say, how independent they are. They spent all that money. Because here's man, look, I go get my pedicure. I see them up in there, 300 pounds, getting their hair and nail done. And I say, wow, eyelashes done, everything. And I say, wow, these women spent a lot of money, man. Me, this car is paid off. My house is reasonably priced. So I bought my house a long time ago. So I'm comfortable. Why the hell would you ruin that? For what? To be with a burnout? You guys, mental illness. No way I'm giving up this up to be in a relationship with some burnout. Hell no. There's too many options out here to enjoy life and enjoy peace. And that's where a lot of guys have gotten to. Not because some guy is sitting around watching porn. Who the hell does that? Unless you're an absolute, what do you, I mean, even if they do, that's their damn business if they do it. It ain't none of our business. Who cares? Who does that crap? They try to make it seem like we're a bunch of losers, but we're not. We're just making logical, intelligent decisions because ain't nobody. You mismanage your youth. That's your problem. You got to learn to come to the market, maybe offer a man some companionship or something, because what's between your leg is burnt out. And nobody's trying to pay your bills or your expenses. Now, if you maybe you bring something to the table, because what's between your leg is burnt out. So what else you got going on? And that's what a lot of women don't get it. Like, those are like yo, you burnt out. I ain't really trying to. If guys, the problem with guys in this country is that through feminism, through the media, through television, through all these things, we have beaten down male self-esteem. Where guys don't know how valuable they are. Because they listen to crap from women. Women themselves know they burnt out. But they hoping to get a sucker. And 9 times out of 10, they're successful because we have a tremendous amount of simps out here. But anyhow, I'm going to go to the gym. Again, take care of your health, brothers. Nobody's going to take care of you like you. At the end of the day, adapt to the world. Stop living in the 1950s and 1930s or whatever the hell you live in. These are not the same women. Stop it. Enjoy them. Love them. But understand, you can't really take them that serious because most of them are just crazy. But enjoy them. They're lovable. They're funny. They're interesting. And they make great company. But you want to try and go sign some contract with them and bring the government into it with them, you done lost your damn mind. You're asking to get cooked. That woman is going to get bored within 2 years. There's distraction. She'll be on social media watching Derek Jackson videos while you paying all the bills. That's what happened to them. They be in the church now, faking it. They try to use religion to get a man. You're wasting your time dealing with these women on a serious level. These modern women are just what they are. I'm telling you, that's what they are. They are what they are. They live in the matrix, a portal of delusion. You're dealing with mental illness. Hopefully you don't run into a woman that has no bipolar or no borderline personality. Hopefully you're just dealing with delusion. That's workable. Especially if she's a good person. Just delusion. The other shit, run. You don't want that in your life. I'm out of here, man. I'm going to the gym, guys. Hey, May, look, I'm about to hit the treadmill and lift some upper body today. Do some core. Hey, guys, take care of yourself. Stay in the gym. Keep yourself healthy, man. I'm out.